Hi there. The first time I bought a product for environmental reasons, I was 15. I caught the train to Leeds and I went round the corner to the Beauty Without Cruelty shop and I bought my first ever scarlet lipstick. It made me feel very virtuous and sexy, which is always a good combination. We hear a lot in marketing sustainability that products that are more ethical or more environmentally sustainable are more expensive, and sometimes that's true. But also there are manufacturers who make such big cost savings through reducing waste or sourcing raw materials differently that they do pass cost savings on. However, I must confess that one of my most recent investments did cost a little bit more. It was a new bikini from the amazing not-for-profit Ruby Moon. So they make ethically, but also the raw materials for their swimwear is made from rescued ghost fishing nets. So that's fishing nets that are plastic that otherwise are sloshing around in our oceans, and there's a lot of them out there, harming marine wildlife and contributing to microplastics in our marine environment. So I thought it was excellent value for money to pay a fraction more for a new swimsuit, but that actually was helping with oceans cleanup, as well as making sure that people got paid properly and gave me something great that I really enjoy wearing. When we're thinking about place and distribution, one of my favourite examples is Au Natural skincare range from BeBio. So the founders of the Au Natural range wanted to provide refills to move away from single-use packaging. So they sourced really environmentally considered packaging in the first place. And then what they do is they have a subscription model. So you subscribe to the skincare products that you need from their skin food range. They send you them when you need them, so you can refill your containers and move away from this single-use plastic dependency that we've got within the sector. So I love their innovation and their creativity, and the products are great too. And when it comes to promotion, my eye was really caught recently by Pella, who make compostable phone cases and bed boxes. And what Pella have done is used quite traditional digital marketing techniques and applied them beautifully to sustainable marketing storytelling. Not only are the products beautifully shot and presented visually, but they've done a great job with the copy as well. And we share some of those examples later in this module for you. And another quite different example is what is effectively an in-house documentary promoting Apricot Lane Farms. Now they tell their story over a 7-year period, and one of the founders of Apricot Lane Farms is a wildlife documentary filmmaker, so you can imagine it's gorgeous. But it doesn't only tell the story of their farm, it also is an exemplar of what can be done in regenerative agriculture. So it's really telling the story of the sector and of what is possible and using great storytelling to do it. So we'll give you a link to that one later on as well. What you might have noticed as you reflect back on the 4 examples I gave is that I drew on each of the 4 P's of marketing to do it. I talked about a product or service example, I talked about pricing, I talked about place and promotion, and that mix of the 4 P's of marketing is what we use through this module to give it structure and to guide your thinking. Also, you'll see that I introduce you to a more sophisticated model that you can draw on as well in your own planning by a professional hero of mine, John Grant. So I hope that together they give you useful resources and inspiration for your own journey, and that you enjoy the content ahead in this module.